I don't know. If I can call this meeting to order, please. Call the roll.
Yes, sir. Ross?
Here.
Hamilton?
Here.
Taylor?
Here.
Robinson? Here. Baxter is here somewhere. So we'll just put a little mark there.
Baxter. Here.
Okay. Harris? Here. Ginn?
Here.
And Height.
Present.
A quorum is present, sir.
Thank you. If you please stand for the prayer and the pledge by Ms. Ginn, please.
Lord, I love you, and I thank you for these good things that are happening in North Little Rock. I appreciate the leadership, and I ask you, Lord, to bless our time together tonight, that we would know exactly how to vote and how not to vote. And so we are grateful for the great things that are happening in our city, and we ask that you would protect each city employee in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Ms. Ginn. I appreciate that.
So moved.
So move on.
Second.
Okay, on the motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor? Yes. Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Ginn?
Yes.
And Height?
Yes.
Thank you. Anybody about communicating, anybody want to pull one?
You have 5 communications altogether.
Yes, I do.
Move to accept and file 1 through 5.
Second.
All right, so communications 1 through 5. Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor? Yes. Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Ginn?
Yes.
And Height?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Communications, Ms. Sawyer, I think.
So that was all the communications. Now we're up
I mean,
to the video
presentation.
presentation.
Ms. Sawyer, do you have something for us tonight, please, ma'am?
They were having some technical difficulties.
Okay.
If it's not ready on the screen, then.
Can you guys in the back tell us if you got the video working?
There we go. There we go.
Hey,
Hey everyone, my name's Anna Sawyer and I'm the Community Garden Coordinator for the City of North Little Rock. I'm sure many of y'all are wondering, what do y'all do in the winter? Well, the answer is a soil load of stuff.
During the off-season, we focus on amendments, both to the garden grounds and our program.
The garden grounds might not look too fruitful this time of year, but that's normal. The shortened days provide less sunlight, and the chilly temperatures limit water access for our plants. Insects in general around this time of year also go into a dormant stage, making this the perfect time to get your soil tested. For the inside scoop on that process, be sure to check out our fall garden video.
Once you receive the results of your soil test, you'll be able to determine what amendments, if any, need to be added to your soil.
North Little Rock is home to American Composting, a landscape supply store that specializes in organic waste management. In other words, they turn our waste into eco-friendly garden amendments like mulch, super soil, and compost. These materials help improve the physical properties of our soil and provide organic nutrients for our plants. The Community Garden Program has been partnered with American Composting for over a decade to make sure that our garden grounds are thriving. In the 2021 year alone, we've been able to disperse nearly 200 cubic yards of super soil, mulch, and compost to our gardens in North Little Rock. That's nearly 2 football fields worth of gardening gold.
We partnered with 221, a coffee shop on the other side of the river, to reuse their old coffee grounds as fertilizer for our gardens. These grounds are high in essential nutrients, which encourages lush and leafy growth in our plants.
In preparation for the spring, we've started over 600 seeds in our greenhouse. From tomatoes to collard greens to kale to okra, we got it growing.
We're making it a point to grow pollinator-friendly plants, and here to talk about the importance of pollinators at our gardens are our friends at Calm and Confidence.
Hey, I'm Lauren Anderson, and I run a local small business called Calm and Confidence Beekeeping. And what I do is I place hives around North Little Rock and around the surrounding areas and teach people about beekeeping. So pollinators are really important to anyone trying to grow food or even just to try to sustain our local ecosystems. Pollinators move pollen on flowers and produce the seeds that each plant needs for the next generation of life. So whenever you buy those packets of seeds, each one of those plants had to be pollinated, And so a lot of community gardens use our beehives to increase how much produce comes from their garden spaces and how much food they can give to the local community. There are many different types of pollinators, honeybees like I have here, as well as mason bees, bumblebees, butterflies, beetles, and birds. And so by supporting all of those pollinators through habitat or through planting species, it does a good job to provide the diversity through our local community. Species like dandelions and clover are really important for pollinators because they grow early and late in the year. And so if you're able to broadcast seed for clover, what that means is you don't have to till the soil or anything, but just this time of year in early spring, if you spread clover seeds out, they'll naturally germinate and grow in any spaces, any marginal land that you have available.
This winter, we've also worked to expand our program service initiatives.
In honor of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King and his legacy of social justice and community service, we partnered with Engage AR, the Arkansas Dream Center, Every Arkansan, and AmeriCorps and CCC. We partnered with these organizations for a National Day of Service. On this day, we were able to hold conversations about diversity, equity, and inclusion. We were able to paint stones with messages of hope and healing. It's our hope that the gardeners at this garden, when they discover the stones, are able to reflect on themselves, what racial healing means to them, and how they can better serve the community.
Thanks to Mayor Hartwick and dedicated staff members, the City of North Little Rock joined the Cities of Service Coalition, a global initiative empowering municipalities worldwide to build strategic plans with a focus on community service and volunteerism. This opens up many avenues for us to continue addressing food insecurity through community gardening.
For more information on how you can get involved in garden growing in the City of North Little Rock, feel free to reach out to me at my email and phone number listed below. You could also give us a shout and follow us on our Instagram page at NLR Community Gardens.
Very good, Anna. That's fine. I saw you still had the same scarf on. Anything else going on for us?
We were able to approve of 10 garden grant applications, and we have over 1,000 plants growing in our greenhouse. So we're doing good. We're right on track. And AmeriCorps is going to work out for us this year.
Way to
So,
go. Thank
yes.
you. That's good. Anybody questions for Anna? Thank you very much for all you do.
Thank you all. I appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Thanks.
All right.
Okay, O2204, Councilmember Taylor.
We're gonna hold that.
Okay. R22, I'm sorry, consent items, Mayor.
You don't mind? Got two of them? Nope, none of those.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're talking about the mobile home. I'm holding it, but I didn't think that's not part of the consent agenda. That's all right, that's all right. So we got, on the consent agenda, we have R22, 51, and 52. What's your pleasure?
Okay, is there a motion and a second?
So move.
A question
Yes, Charlie?
on, and that's just a little strip of land down there on Broadway, isn't it? Just a little strip of land next to the fire station,
It's right by.
in between the fire station and the mobile home park.
It is all, Councilman Height. It's right behind the fire station. I checked with our fire chief. They do want it. It's not anything to do with the mobile homes. It's just that cleared spot of land.
It's a spot of land that Robert wanted to donate. He's been wanting to do that for a couple of years, so.
Yes, sir. It's a
Along
donation.
from that,
Yes, sir. It's a
Yeah.
donation. So
yeah.
21, I think we have, do we have a motion second?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So we just need the all in favor.
And I'm just asking who's all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Okay. R2253, Mayor Hartwick.
And I am going to withdraw that, please.
Okay. Ordinances, O2216, Councilmember Taylor.
Please call it.
An ordinance rezoning property located at the northwest corner of River Road and Paul Duke Drive in the city of North Little Rock from R3 to RU zoning classification by amending ordinance number 9263, adopting an amended land use plan for the subject property. First reading.
Move to suspend the readings.
Second.
Motion suspended, second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Gann?
Yes.
And Height?
Yes.
Move to approve.
Second.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
Mr. Baxter.
Just a question, Mayor, for, I guess, Councilmember Taylor. As this is near the, I guess you could say the entrance to the new pump track. You know, I just want to make sure that we have considered, or that the developer will consider safety measures as it relates to moving people off of the river trail onto River Road along that area there, so sidewalk.
By way of sidewalk, I don't think they requested a sidewalk waiver, did they, Sean?
Sean, if you don't mind, Sean, please come up forward, please.
So then a sidewalk will be required.
Cool.
Let me ask, is there any other restrictions? Sean, while I've got you here, was there any other restrictions or anything to this?
They're gonna have to make the city engineer happy on whatever cut they do to the property or fill. So they'll have to get a fill permit or a cut permit from the city engineer.
So that's on the property of Paul Duke, the old Paul Duke. We're going up to the north there, and I guess they're looking at the property to the north side or to the south side of Paul Duke?
It's gonna be as you're going up to your left, and
My
it's
left,
sort of a
okay.
hill there.
Gotcha, it is a hill there.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. Is anything else from anybody?
Question, while we're, it's not related to this, but where are we at with Chris Wilburn and widening and getting the bicycles off River Road? Where is that?
Right now, I think the city's put together, is Chris out there? Here, come on, please, if you don't mind.
It's not related to this, and I'm sorry to hold up things. I'm just curious. Gonna be more people, you know, down this road, so.
So what's the question?
What's the latest on the bicycle trail? I mean, getting the bicycles off River Road, you know,
Yes, sir.
we approved something to widen that or something.
Yeah, there's a trail that's going down from the marina down to where the trail goes down, curves around to the river.
Okay.
Well,
It's
it's over there now.
It's off the road.
Was there are we widening it or something, or?
Well, it's a trail that's adjacent to the road.
Okay.
I think we've appropriated approximately $25,000 for it, so we did. So,
Yeah, they're talking, yeah.
How much?
25.
How much?
25,000.
To do what?
Go ahead, Chris, can you hear him? He's talking to Mr. Hyde.
That was 125.
You mean the cost of the
cost.
job? Yeah, Charlie,
Of the
it's around 125, you're
About
correct.
125, okay, my apologies, then I was
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah.
But that's from also, well, anyways, taking the bikes off of River Road and make them detour towards the river and around about and come back on the other side.
I was just curious.
Okay.
It's gonna be on the river, so.
Hang on, no, here, if you don't mind.
I was finna call a point of order. I think we got legislation on
Let's
that.
fix it.
I'm sorry.
Walked all over the place.
I'm sorry.
Let's go ahead, we got a point of order on this, let's go ahead and address O 2216, please,
Okay, so we're ready to call the roll to adopt it.
please.
Okay, Ross? Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Gann?
Yes.
And Height?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Gann?
Yes.
And Height?
Yes.
O 2217, Mayor Hartwick.
Please call it.
An ordinance vacating and abandoning an unused portion of right-of-way located at 800 Main Street in the city of North Little Rock. First reading.
Move to suspend the readings.
Second.
And I think we have an amendment to that. Do you want to do that at the end?
After we suspend the reading.
Let's go ahead and suspend the readings then, thank you.
Motion to suspend the readings?
I already had okay, got it. So,
We've got an amendment to this, is what we've got.
so I had the motion and second to suspend the readings.
So let's vote on the motion to suspend the readings, and then let's have our amendment
Okay.
after that.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Gann?
Yes.
And Height?
Yes.
Now, motion and second on the amendment.
Move to make an amendment as distributed by the city council,
or by the city attorney?
Right, and I emailed that to all of you all today, and I hope that you all got it. It just clarified that this is the property at 800 Main that we are going to close on hopefully in the next week or two. In the process of doing the survey, we discovered that part of the parking lot is part of the former 8th Street right-of-way that had never been abandoned. And as I also explained in my email, I was out last week and left unclear instructions, and so the right-of-way description was for the whole parcel, and so we marked that out so that it's just abandoning the right-of-way, and I hope you all saw that before we came here.
Madam Attorney, is my
Yeah,
amendment in its proper form?
it is. It's,
Second.
There's a motion and a second.
On the motion and the second to amend, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Gann?
Yes.
And Height?
Yes.
Is there a motion to adopt as amended?
So move.
Second.
On the motion to adopt as amended, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Gann?
Yes.
And Height?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Gann?
Yes.
And Height?
Yes.
O-2218, Councilmember Harris.
Please call.
An ordinance vacating and abandoning a certain unused easement on property located at 12,000 Paul Eels Drive in the city of North Little Rock. First reading.
Move to suspend the readings.
Second.
Okay, on the motion to suspend the readings, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Gann?
Yes.
And Height?
Yes.
Is there a motion to adopt?
So move.
Second.
Okay, on the motion to adopt, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Gann?
Yes.
And Height?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Gann?
Yes.
And Height?
Yes.
O-2219, Councilmember Harris.
Please call.
An ordinance amending Article 14, the sign ordinance of ordinance number 7697 to include the Collins Industrial Sign Overlay District. First reading.
Move to suspend the readings.
Second.
Okay, on the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Gann?
Yes.
And Height?
Yes.
Is there a motion to adopt?
Wait a minute, I see Ms. Ross here. Ms. Ross?
One of my questions, and I understand this is an industrial area, even though that I usually have a lot of questions on electronic copy signs. I just want to make sure that these electronic copy signs in this sign district will only be on 6-foot monument signs. There will not be any pole signs. I need to get the clarification from Sean.
Sean's in the back of the room again, hang on.
That's what this is.
Yes. Unless they come to you guys, it's required to be 6 foot. So the only way to get around that is to come back before you all and get a vote for a 10-foot or 15.
Nothing can happen until they come back with us, it's on 6 foot.
Correct.
Okay, got you.
And they have all the same requirements as any of the other electronic copy signs in the city, correct?
Exactly the same.
Okay. Oh, thank you for saying that. So then let me go ahead and convene this public hearing. Those wishing to speak for or against this O-2219, please come forward and be heard. Seeing none, I'm going to adjourn this public hearing, and we can now vote.
Is there a motion to adopt?
So move.
Second.
On the motion to adopt, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Gann?
Yes.
And Height?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Gann?
Yes.
And Height?
Yeah.
Concludes new business.
If any council members have any comments?
I have a observation, and I just did it one time, but I think maybe the barricade or what we're doing around Broadway is gonna be that way for quite some time, right? You know, where they shut off Broadway? I mean, and you have to go down and come back around.
I have 4 more years.
Yeah, so you talking about the interstate projects?
So, no, yeah.
The
when you-
exit to bring
when
them
you
all
exit,
the way
you go
back
down.
around.
Yeah, so that's probably another 3.5 to 4 years.
Okay. I don't know if I didn't, I made the jog around and I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if the signage, either I can't drive or what, but I didn't make the loop. I don't think there's enough signs to tell everybody what to do. I went down and around, and then when I came around, I noticed too, if you're coming down the interstate, they don't have enough barrels, you know, when you come around, they need some more barrels there. That way these cars coming around won't just kind of just go over into the right. I think it can be improved, the communication there. I don't know. That's just me talking.
Well, let me ask you something. You say you're coming off the interstate to, what is that, about 7th Street there?
Well, what is it, the place, you know, it's on the other side of the.
7th Street.
That's 7th Street.
7th Street. So you're coming down there and you have a choice. You get in the left lane and just go right on around. Or you stay in the right lane and you turn left again, then you gotta go to the stop sign, which is on, you know, and come on across. I don't know,
So if you were down there recently, you know they closed Broadway.
Right,
So what they did that for is they were lifting up the steel girders for the bridge.
right.
Once that operation is done and they've got it safe, Broadway's going to be back open. So this is not a long-term
Okay.
closure of Broadway. It's,
I just saw a lot of people did what I did, and they went down to the stop sign, then turned left. They just missed it, and so all these
They
cars.
probably were following you.
I don't know.
you know, that's something they set up, but I'll have traffic review it to see.
It just
It's
seems
okay.
like there's a little miscommunication there, because.
Yeah, we'll review it tomorrow.
Well, another thing too, the whole project is probably gonna be other factors involved, because it's not gonna finish for another, what, Chris?
Three
Three and a half
to
years, so.
3.5 years.
You're probably gonna see more changes along that access road, this access road, and how you get on off. Ultimately, I don't think you're supposed to be able to get off till you get to 7th Street, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's gonna be what they call a roundabout, or what you call a Texas turnaround,
Texas turnaround.
so all that's gonna change.
I just, have them look at, just see if they can, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but anyway,
Okay,
thank you.
what else? Anybody? Ms. Whitby?
I just wanted to make sure you guys knew my assistant tonight, Lieutenant Scott, and he is here because my backup is ill, and my backup had a baby. So I have my 3rd time's a charm backup here training. That's
Glad to have you.
Ms. Ross? Ms. Ross?
I just want to remind everyone that, you know, I know I've been saving mine up for the next electronic recycle. So the 29th and the 30th at Simmons Arena from 7 to 2. You'll be able to drop off your phones, TVs, copiers, printers, computers, whatever. So I just want to give everybody a heads up, because I never find out about it till like the day before. So I'm stocking up, getting all my old stuff. So
Thank you for
take
reminding
it to them. Exactly.
Do we have an update on when the trash cans are gonna start exchanging out too?
Probably May.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put any out there till we get trained on it, and I can start all 4 wards at the same time. So
Okay.
that's about where I'm looking at right now. Anybody else?
And then just an update on the sewer situation for, was it Holt Road? We got a report, and the cost will be somewhere around $400,000 to get sewer to his property, so.
I went out and looked at that piece of property.
Yeah.
And there's no one in that house right now.
No.
I actually, in fact, it's tough to find it, but I drove around there and actually found the property. There's no one in it, and I did call like you did, and you and I just talked about it. It's gonna be around $400,000 for that one house.
It's
So,
more like 450.
huh?
450,000.
Well,
Oh.
right now, okay.
400, 450.
But we did go look at
Who's
it. And I
counting?
did look at it, and finally, it's a little yellow
Not
house,
quite real
it sits on
money.
about a acre and a half of property out there, maybe 2 acres, something
Yeah.
like that, so anyway.
And just on another note, the houses that's around that house are on, septic.
I've heard, I checked that, yeah,
Yeah.
so thank you.
So,
Anything else? Anybody? Okay.
Vote to adjourn.
So moved. So moved.
On the motion to adjourn, Ross,
Yes.
Hamilton,
Yes?
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Ginn?
Yes.
And Height?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank y'all very much, appreciate it.
say again?